Welcome back to Liberty Tree Gaming. We are here in the woods near Skalitz, where in the last episode we chased the Ulrich in the All That Glisters quest. So we started out working on the Besmirched quest, where we were looking for stuff for Adam, who is Bianca's brother. He had come across this stuff. Let's see. Let's just read the quest log a little bit here. Someone was snooping around the ruins of Skalitz, looting whatever they could find of value. Someone ought to look into it, and of course, stealing from a thief is no great sin. So Adam used to help out at the tavern by the gate. Andrew confirmed our suspicions. He says there was some charcoal burner from Ravna hanging around who tried to sell him a silver cross on a red ribbon, which was Adam's, apparently. Now, we found the cross in Andrew's loot. So he never admitted to buying it, but we found it there. So that brought us over to the charcoal burners over here, in which we ran into the main quest, Besmirched, over here, which also took us to these same charcoal burners. So we did the main quest a little bit, where we found Ulrich, who was tracking down the same counterfeiters we're after. And after a quick chase and a little battle, we determined that he's not a bad guy. We're going to meet him later on, but he wants us to go to Master of Fayfair first. But we're not going to do that just yet. Try to finish this Besmirched quest. We're heading towards this red A to get back to the charcoal burner, so we can find out where this thing is we're looking for, which I don't even remember what it is. It's a ring or something? No, it's a kettle, like a pot, basically. So let's get back here and see if we can't get to it. Now, it's been like, let's see, almost a month since I've last played this game. So that's why I'm having to refresh myself a little bit here. Kingdom Come 2 had the last DLCs come out, and I've been playing that nonstop. So I've actually finished that game now, and in its entirety, all the DLCs and everything. So coming back to KCD1 to finish this up. And we're kind of in the home stretch for it, I think. Feels like we should be close. Why is that striped A so large over here? I guess just because it's the main quest, but it's all the way in Rate. Turn that off for a second. My ADD mind can't deal with that. There he is. Hey there, charcoal burner. Let's talk.
I hope I can be of help to you, Knight.
I hope you can too.
You're the charcoal burner, Tonchek.
That I am. What do you want?
I heard you had a nice cross.
I did. But what's that to you?
Just making sure.
What are you talking about? Go and make sure somewhere else. Good luck to you.
And now I'll knock your teeth in, you thieving vermin.
Yes.
Good luck to you. I'm over here.
Yo!
Alright, so this is where I'm going to struggle again, because the controls in KCD2 and 1 are so close, but not the same.
Come on then, whoreson.
Oh yeah. Gotcha. Yeah, we'll do this again. No. Bulging purse. All the coin one of the Ravna charcoal burners had on him. Yes, sir. Alright, so what? All right, yeah, I gotta hold this way to get my torch out. Trying to figure it out again. This is a different button on this one. I wish they had been the same. Got nothing in there.
What do you want here again?
Oh, is he dead? I think he's dead this time. Use.
A completely new kettle.
That's what it is.
Could it be the one stolen from Skalitz?
And I think, can I get it? Apparently not. Yeah, you got a chest over here too, buddy. What's in here? Just a torch. Alright, well, I want to take this kettle right there. Just let me pick it up. Alright, so it says there wasn't much left of the coin, but at least Adam is left with something. This is the coin that he got for selling the cross to Andrew, I guess. Whatever else there was. Alright, so I can return optionals on this. Find Adam's valuables and give them back to him instead of to Andrew. Return to Andrew with the money or return to Adam with the money. How much was in this bag of money? Oh, Ulrich's documents. We need to read that. Don't know. I don't see anything. Alright. Where's C? Let's go. Alright, we're gonna take this over to Adam. We gotta stick with our Skalitz folk. Peasants, we will avoid the peasants. They don't want anything good. I don't want to have to kill peasants today. Hey, the scribe's up. All right, by him. Adam.
What the? God bless. Can I help you? You know, I happened to run into that charcoal burner we were talking about. But,
But what?
I got something, but I doubt it was everything.
There was definitely more. But this is still better than nothing. Thank you. How much do I owe you?
New main level, nice. I had a few helpers? No, you don't owe me anything, buddy.
I don't want anything. I'm glad to do a favour for a neighbour.
That's so generous of you, Henry. I'm very grateful. If you ever need anything.
I do, actually.
God be with you.
Adam, listen. You're a friendly fella, and you know a thing or two about the tavern trade. How would you like to be my innkeeper?
What? Me? Innkeeper?
I've got a tavern in Pribyslavitz. Sir Divish put me in charge of building new homes there, but who wants to live in a village without an alehouse? And someone's got to run it.
Well, Henry, I've always wanted to save a bit of coin and open my own tavern. To continue the family tradition, like Pa and Bianca. And now you come to me with this offer.
I know. That's exactly why I came to you.
Thank you. And you can count on me to keep the place full to bursting. See you later.
Nice. Got a new innkeeper. This is one of the things about KCD1 versus KCD2 that you just don't notice when you get in here and start playing for a while, but everybody moves so slow in this game.
God save you.
God save you.
God be with you.
Alright, let's go over to our bed, sleep. First off, did the quest log update? Yeah, so it cleared that quest. I want to see what it says now. Its activities done. It says it's a shame things turned out the way they did with Andrew. Nothing I can do about it now. Oh, yep, you're right. Andrew is buying stolen goods, so I don't feel bad for him. I need books. Now I need to read, so let's sleep and save. Okay, what are we gonna do next? Let's go to our quest log and see. Don't really see anything in the quest log that looks like it's terribly interesting right now. But we have a tipster, another tipster, and a quest giver. Let's go to this quest giver. I think this is Hans. Hans, my buddy.
I'm glad you're here, Henry.
What's happening, sir?
Uncle Sir Hanush sent for me. No doubt he wants to give me another ear bashing about the error of my ways. And he said to bring you too.
Oh, Sakra. That doesn't sound good.
Indeed. I wonder what he wants to lecture me about this time. And you, because you're going with me.
All right, we should get going then, shouldn't we, Sir Hans? The sooner we get it over and done with, the better.
I suppose so. Right away. I put some of my old clothes in a trunk for you. I don't want you making me look bad in front of Hanush.
Sir.
But I see it wasn't necessary.
Exactly.
You look as smart as any courtier.
Thanks. I'll try my best.
So I see. But you can come and get those clothes later anyway. They're a little worn, but they're as fine as anything you'll get in the county.
Well, my ward and his, what shall we say, chaperone.
Uncle.
My lord?
Chaperone.
I hope I haven't
Definitely.
dragged you away from anything too important.
Not at all, Uncle. We
Like
were just...
boozing and whoring, for instance.
Uncle, I can...
Perhaps you were busy, causing mayhem in the middle of the night and beating up my subjects.
No.
Sir,
Henry and
sorry.
Henry's as big a fool as you are. But he's not my ward, thank Christ. What the hell do the pair of you think you're doing? There are people in this fiefdom who work from dawn to dusk to put food on their tables, and on yours, may I remind you. And then they look at you, Hans, their lord and master, and see a drunken layabout. That fellow you beat up last night was a guard, a new guard on the town watch. And he couldn't report for duty this morning because of his injuries. I had the bailiff here complaining, and could I tell him what I really think about this whole sorry affair? Of course not. That would demean me. And you too. So I had to sit gaping like a stuffed owl and listen to his grievances. Maybe you think because you're the Lord here you can get away with anything. But you're sadly mistaken, you blockhead. A lord remains a lord only as long as he commands the loyalty of his subjects. And I'm sure I don't have to tell you the folk here are not exactly enchanted at the prospect of having you in charge. That was the last straw, Capon. One more of your escapades and I'll send you to your mother in Polnar. For all I care, she can dress you up like a wench and marry you off to some Hungarian.
Uncle, that arson Archibald tried to murder me. What was I to do?
Oh, don't exaggerate. Well, I'm hardly surprised after you molested his girl and humiliated him.
I was only...
Oh, don't whine, for heaven's
sorry.
sake. It's about time you started taking some responsibility. I have a job for you. Maybe that will keep you out of mischief.
Doubt it.
Sir Milota of Oleshna has turned up here. Do you know him?
Isn't he Sir Bernard's cousin?
He is. He came here with a remnant of his retinue to seek refuge. He's seriously wounded.
What happened to him, sir?
His fortress Oleshna was attacked by one Wulfrin of Camburg. Milota pursued him almost as far as Neuhof and engaged with him. Unfortunately, the skirmish didn't end well for Milota.
Wulflin of Camburg. That name is familiar.
He's kin to the Oleshna lords, too. A cousin of Bernard's and Milota's. Their family affairs are a little complicated. None of my business, of course. I just wish they'd found somewhere else to thrash out their differences.
What do you want us to do, sir?
Go and see Bernard in the courtyard. He got a report that Wulfrin pillaged some other farms around Neuhof, and he's putting a squad together to ride against him. Mind your step, though. It's a family affair. After all, maybe more to it than meets the eye. The important thing is to get that damn scavenger out of the domain. If possible, without bloodshed. I can't afford to lose any men over this business. Have I made myself clear?
Yes, sir.
Very well, Uncle.
Get to work, then.
And this is where Hans sends us off to do it, right? Robber Baron. He's already walking through the door. I can't talk to him.
Hey! Well, if it isn't the world-renowned victor of the rat-eye tourney, Henry of Skalitz.
In the flesh.
I'd much rather do battle.
So, what do you think about this?
Old Hanush is right about one thing. It's time to stop chasing wenches and start chasing bandits. It'll be a bit of excitement for a change.
I agree. I was worried you'd be upset after Sir Hanush's speech.
Why would I? I finally have a chance to show Uncle what I can do. I can't wait. We'll ride there, hack those bastards to pieces, and celebrate with a good drink in the evening.
Sure.
But Sir Hanush said we should get them out of the fiefdom without bloodshed if we can.
And how else do you suppose we can do that?
With diplomacy?
You can't parley with criminals. That would just damage Uncle's reputation. Every lowlife would think he could rob him without fear of reprisal. Enough talk. Let's mount up.
Goodbye.
Okay, had to reload there. Quest giver over there, that's a tavern. Alright, let's see the quest log on this one, Robber Baron. It's not unusual for family quarrels to get blown out of proportion, though they usually end with nothing worse than bruised feelings. Not so in the case of Captain Bernard Skin. Two of his cousins are feuding so fiercely that one is lying seriously wounded in Rattay, and the other is pillaging farms around Neuhof with his band of renegades. Sir Hanush has sent me and Lord Capon on a punitive expedition to deal with the Robber Baron. Captain Bernard will naturally be leading the corps himself. Captain Bernard is mustering a corps in the courtyard of the upper castle to ride out against Sir Wolfen, Baron of Camberg. I'd better get there on the double, though it is optional.
Sir Melota looked pretty bad. No wonder. He chased that whoreson half across the county, and the skirmish didn't end well for him. He lost a lot of men.
Let me get my horse over here. You may just start riding out, and I need to have my horse ready. Go.
Sir Hanush sent me, Captain. I'm to join your mission. And Sir Hans, too.
And mount up, youngster, and we'll move out.
Can I ask? Thank you.
Lord Capon, when we get there, I'd like you to hold back.
You can forget about that. I'm not going to announce. Hanush sent me to handle this matter, and handle it I will.
Undoubtedly, Sir Hans. I just meant your own safety.
I know what you meant. Forget.
Yeah.
Very well, Your Grace.
Listen, Bernard. About this robber. I heard some rumors.
About his being a relative of mine, Melota's?
Something like that.
We have the same great-grandfather, Urban, Baron of Oleshna. Wolfen belongs to a distant branch of my family, which, well, let's just say they bring no honor to our name.
But I heard Wolfen of Camberg was hanged somewhere in Silesia after plundering the bishop's estates.
I heard the same, only, well, I'm sure you've heard what they say about the Camberg branch of my family.
That they're cursed. Now, Bernard, don't you think I'm a little old for fairy tales?
Think what you like, but I heard it from my grandfather, and he never paid attention to old wives' tales.
I meant no offense, Captain. Well, tell me all about it then. After all, there's no smoke without fire, and I never heard about the Camberg plan from a member of the family.
Very well. At home, we always spoke in whispers about our Camberg relatives. When Wolfen's father, Wilhelm, came to visit, I'm almost ashamed to say it.
You can rely on my discretion, Captain. Carry on.
Well, the servants were so afraid of him that they went and hid in the barn. Father had them whipped. Even then, they wouldn't go near Wilhelm. They were afraid he cursed them. I couldn't blame them.
Why's that?
Wilhelm's face was so badly disfigured, folk would cross themselves when they saw him.
Yeah.
I was afraid of him myself as a boy.
Was he wounded in war?
No, he was born that way. See, his mother, Countess Barbara of Hogwitz, didn't want to marry Wilhelm's father, my grandfather's brother. She never wanted to bear his children. So, she fell pregnant. They say she went to a witch to get rid of the child. She ended up having quintuplets. Can you imagine it? 5 babes born in one night?
5 babies. Oh,
Jesus Christ!
did she live?
That's not all. 4 of them didn't live till dawn. Only the 5th survived. He was disfigured. Wilhelm, they say the witch cheated her, and instead of getting rid of the child, she put the devil's seed inside her.
Good Lord, how dreadful!
Well, Wilhelm carried that with him his whole life. When his own wife was in childbed, he had 7 friars kneeling in her chamber day and night. It didn't stop the rumors, though. When his son, Wolfen, was born, he looked normal enough, but he turned out to be as wild as a stray tomcat.
It seems he hasn't grown out of it.
It's crazy.
You're right about that. A few years ago, Wolfen went off in Poland. Wilhelm got worse and worse. He cursed everything and everyone in his path, started throwing crockery at the servants. He was on his deathbed. He sent for a priest, not just to give him the last rites, because they were afraid that the devil would come out of him and possess someone else. Then later, Wolfen turned up, even though he was supposed to be dead for years. There were folk who said he was dead. That wouldn't stop the devil's spawn.
Sweet Jesus. It sounds a lot more convincing coming from you than the stories my nurses used to tell me. How we supposed to deal with a monster like that?
Pray, Sir Hans. Pray. Whoa!
That's the answer, huh? Pray.
I sent them to scout ahead.
Those bastards will pay for this.
They most certainly will. Let's go. We have to make camp. Hamlin, we'll take 2 men and come back here later. I won't have Vitus and Cyril left as Chromie.
Yes, Captain.
You gonna ride fast now? This is so difficult. I have to keep pushing the gas. I have to keep hitting the sprint button. Letting off of it just to maintain an average speed close to theirs. Oh, a traffic jam on the bridge. How does I get off the horse? Guess I couldn't do it in the middle of those guys. Now we're gonna walk slowly up the hill. This is where we camped with Hans.
God save you.
God be with you, Henry.
What do we do now?
First, we have to find out where those Horsons are holed up. According to the reports, they raided a few farms around here. So someone should go to those places and find out what they can. You should do it, Henry. My men would probably just startle them.
All right, Captain. I'll do that. Where are the farms?
One is uphill from Neuhof, right by the woods. One here above the woods by the crossroads, directly north from our camp.
Tell me, Captain, how come this wolfling is attacking his own kin?
They say blood's thicker than water, but sometimes I wonder. Look at our king and Sigismund.
So what's the cause of your conflict with wolfling?
Nothing in particular, just that he's a ruffian, a treacherous bastard, and a bandit. No wonder the whole Camber clan is cursed.
How are you related?
Milota, Wolfin, and I have the same great-grandfather, Urban, Baron of Oleshna.
How do you mean cursed?
Like I said, Wolfin's grandfather married Countess Barbara of Hogwitz. She didn't want to bear his only instead of getting rid
What, all at the same time?
It's the same story we
all
just
in
heard.
one night. But only one of them lived till morning. The youngest, Wilhelm. And his
And you believe that story?
Depends how you look at it. Wilhelm wasn't a bad man while he was in his right mind, but he was terrifying to look at. I still get shivers down my spine when I think of him. As for Wolfen, word came that he died in Silesia. Then, one day, he appeared from nowhere. There are folk who say death has no power over him. See you later.
Alright, what's our quest log say now? On arrival, I went to report to Captain Bernard for further orders. He told me Wolfen has already raided 3 farms in the area and gave me the task of questioning the farmers. I have to find out where Wolfen and his band are hiding out. And Bernard sent me to go and take a look at the raided farm to the south and at the north. Alright, well, the northern farm is the closest, so I guess we'll do that first. You're struggling there, horse.
Yeah!
Okay. Hey, Mutt. Mutt.
That's a good boy. That's my boy. Look what I've got. You'll love.
Anybody home? Nothing special in there. Nothing at all in that one. What's up with y'all? You just sit here staring at each other? Oh, I've had times like that. It can be tough. Sorry, dude. Let's talk to her first.
God grant you health. How may I help you?
Captain Bernard sent me. It's about that attack.
Well, they came, took everything they could, and rode off again. I don't know what else I can tell you.
We're trying to catch up with that gang, so I need to hear every detail you can tell me.
What do you want to know?
How many of them were there?
2 or 3. I'm not sure. My head's still in a spin.
Don't seem very upset, and this place doesn't seem very raided.
Which way did they go?
I don't know. I wasn't watching. My husband made me hide indoors, and I only saw them through the window.
So your husband was outside?
Yes, he tried to parley with them.
What did they take?
Not much. We haven't a pot to piss in, which I told them in no uncertain terms as soon as they came here.
So you're telling me they came here, you told them there was nothing worth taking, and they just rode off again, without further ado?
More or less.
But just a while ago, you told me you were indoors the whole time.
Yes. I was. Mostly.
So were you inside?
I don't believe you.
Did you talk to them or not?
Well, like I say, it was confusing. I don't remember much.
Look here, I'm not sure what happened here, but I can't shake the feeling you're holding something back.
No! It's just... it all happened so quickly. I'm still bewildered from it all.
I'm the one who's bewildered. Let me make one thing clear. Those bandits are led by Sir Wolfling, Baron of Camberg, and he's not just some common outlaw. If we don't catch him, there'll be hell to pay. So you better speak up, no matter what happened here.
Lord Jesus. Why must we be persecuted so?
So, what really happened here?
First, promise me you'll get rid of them.
That's exactly what I'm here for.
They came a few days ago, took a pig and a sack of apples. We put up no resistance. I noticed one of them had an injured leg, so I offered to treat it for him.
That was very Christian of you, considering they came to rob you.
All I cared about was that they wouldn't kill us.
Go on. What happened then?
They rode off, and I prayed we'd seen the last of them. Only the same evening, they came back again. One of them had been wounded, and they wanted me to take a look at him. They gave me some coin and took me to their camp. And in the morning I came home again.
So you know where they're camped? I'd like you to lead me there.
I won't go to their camp, no. But I know of a place where you'll have a good view of it.
That'll do me.
God bless.
Okay, well, here we go.
I'm not going any further. If they saw me, I'd be done for. The camp's not far away in this direction.
Thanks. And don't worry, I'll deal with those bastards.
I pray you do.
Captain Bernard sent me to go and take a look at the raided farm to the south. I suppose that's what that is. I have to scout the farm.
Looks like I found it. I better get back and report to Captain Bernard.
Objective failed.
What's going on there?
I guess I've been spotted. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
What's that?
About 10 I can see. Maybe others that I can't. Oh, might just fell off the hill. So we're way down here. And Bernard's way up there.
Yeah.
Is this a road over here? I think there is a road right somewhere.
I found that encampment.
Ah, I'm glad to hear it. Is it far?
Not really.
How many men did you see?
Around 10. So many I saw.
Around 10.
The same as us. Well, now we'll see if my cousin is really as tough as they say. Otherwise, he'll be swinging tonight from the Rattay ramparts.
Wait, buddy. Hanush didn't want bloodshed.
Wouldn't it be better to parley with them, sir?
Parley with robbers? You must be out of your mind, lad.
I gave Sir Hanush my word I'd look out for his men, and I intend to keep it. So it's my duty to advise a parley.
You're going to advise me?
You're not seeing straight, Captain. No wonder, since Wolfland's your kin. Please, just grant me one thing. Let me go and parley. I'll find out more, and maybe we can settle everything without losing any men.
You want to parley? Listen, Henry, you can't rely on Wolfland to act honorably. There's every chance you won't come back.
Don't worry. I know it's a risky business, but have you got anyone better for the job?
No. I'm sorry to say I haven't. Wolfland's a conceited bastard. If he knows you come from me, he'll receive you just for a chance to tell me to go to hell. I'll give you a livery with my coat of arms, so it's clear you're my messenger. And you'll have to go unarmed.
Thank you, Captain. I'll do my best.
I hope so. And try and come back in one piece. I don't want to explain to Sir Radzig why I sent his favorite into a robber baron's camp unarmed. See you later.
Hey, cool. I have to put on the colors of the Lords of Oleshna, so I'll be recognized as a messenger from Captain Bernard, and of course I'll have to go unarmed. Alright, so we'll be doing that next time. We have to go up that way and see if we can talk to those people. There's 10 of them, so if we go in and they attack, then we'll be dead. So I hope you're enjoying. It's good to be back in KCD1. Can't wait to finish this one up. And we're gonna try to do a good job getting all these quests done. So please consider leaving a like and subscribing, and we'll see you next time. Until then, be good.
Good fella. That's my boy.